a crash out, somebody you don't want to be around, somebody that will do anything when they're angry. These are your menaces to society. These are the people who have no regard for human life. I'm talking, you say the littlest things and they'll be ready to end the world. If you've ever been around a crash out, it literally feels like you're around a ticking time bomb waiting to go off. And everyone on this list is literally a ticking time bomb. These characters are the worst of the worst, and they've done some of the craziest stuff. Like the first crash out is Benson from Regular Show. And Benson honestly deserves his own video for the amount of crash outs that he's had. Like if there was a definition for the word crash out in a dictionary, Benson's face would be right there. Like just look at this. This looks like a man that has a couple screws loose. I mean, this man literally destroyed his room over some cats. Like who does that? And not to mention that he literally has to deal with the two literal worst co-workers of all time. Like who wouldn't crash out if they had to deal with this every single day? Like there was an episode of Regular Show where Mordecai and Rigby were doing what they do best, which is slack off. So Benson, being the crash out that he is, he obviously but then Pops' fathead ass comes in and tells Benson that he can't yell at Mordecai and Rigby anymore. So this literally does nothing but make Benson even more mad. Like I already want to kill these idiots. You telling me I can't yell at them now? Like if I can't yell at them, at least let me slap them or Batista bomb them or something. I'm not just gonna thug this out, Pops. So now he's obviously forced to let them do dumb shit without saying anything. And when I tell you he reaches his breaking point, he reaches his breaking point, bro. This man literally turned into a fucking fireball. Like you know you a crash out when you turn into Jean Grey when you get mad. And then the next character is Mrs. Watterson from Gumball. And Mrs. Gumball's crash outs aren't just normal crash outs. The show loves to portray her as this nice, loving, kind mother who's just docile and won't hurt a fly. But when she gets mad, it's literally earth altering. She literally uses 0.1% of her true power and is still scary. Like her versus Superman in a death battle, I might just have to pick her. I mean, she's literally turned into an anime character, fought a dinosaur, bent a car with her fucking body, and most of her crash outs are literally just regular house shit. Like if Gumball were to forget to do the dishes, she would literally release every single decibel that she has to yell at him. Like if my mom could do this, I would never talk back. And I mean, who wouldn't crash out when my husband does shit like this on the regular? And then you got Eustace from Courage, and as a kid, I used to hate this nigga. Like Courage is literally the sweetest dog ever. In every episode, this old grouch would just yell at him for no reason at all, and then wonder why his dog is afraid to even go outside. Like if the dog was eating, he would crash out. If the dog was sleeping, he would crash out. If the dog was literally breathing, he would crash out. Like if I was Courage, I would have just bit him and called it a day. And then you got Robin from Teen Titans. And Robin once did this on national TV. Do I even need to say anymore? Like who does this to a person, bro? Like what could he possibly have done for you to double knee drop him? But outside of that, Robin is literally a grade A crash out. Like Robin used to be on his it's me against the world timing. If you didn't agree with him, he was your op, and he would just throw the meanest temper tantrums. And bro literally yelled at Starfire for no reason. Starfire, the Huzz. Like it literally doesn't get any crazier than that. And then you got Riley from the Boondocks. And I ain't gonna lie, Riley was swaggy as hell, but man was he a crash out. Like bro was a black Air Force in a 10-year-old body. I mean, he once fought his brother to the death because he couldn't go over his friend's house. Like brothers fighting is a normal occurrence, but to the death is crazy. Bro was dead trying to end Huey's life out there. And then the next crash out is Squidward. And as a kid, I used to hate this nigga too, because he was literally just a vibe killer, bro. Like every once in a while, I'll see a post where it says cartoon characters that we used to hate but we relate to now, and I agree with some of them, but nah, Squidward ain't getting no love from me. Bro would just walk out of the house every day just angry. Like was he ever genuinely happy? because I swear I've never seen it before. Like, if SpongeBob can come out of the house and be all smiles every single day, then you can as well. And SpongeBob literally gets paid with pennies. Squidward has no excuse. And then the last crash out has to be Muscle Man from Regular Show. And Muscle Man might have had the funniest crash outs ever, bro. I would literally try to imitate that squeal that he does all the time as a kid. Like, when Muscle Man got mad, it was over. This man once fought an entire army because of a fake lottery ticket. That is somebody you don't want to mess with, bro. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. More videos just like this one come out every week. And as always, I love y'all boys, man. Peace.